Welcome to our segment on how ChatGPT can elevate your business.
Because today you will learn all about how this valuable tool can help you elevate your business, okay?
Yeah, so ChatGPT is a form of AI. Don't let that scare you. AI stands for artificial intelligence, and it is a technology that helps computers and machines do things that usually require human intelligence. Think of AI as a tool that allows computers to learn from past experiences and from examples. And the best part is it can be trained to recognize patterns, understand languages, and make predictions based on the information that has been given to it.
And I want to know this too. How many of you here have trying different shades of lipsticks or eyeshadows with Avon's Try It On tool? Have you guys seen this tool at avon.com? Well, that's actually AI at work, you know?
Totally. This app uses AI to understand your face and apply different makeup colors as it would be done in real life. But the best part of it is that it helps us understand what the makeup is going to look like without having to try anything on. Now, for example, if you've also used a voice assistant like Siri or Alexa, well, you've already encountered AI. Believe it or not, it's all around us already. Now, ChatGPT is right here at the table with us.
Oh, yeah.
It is not a real person, but it is a computer program that has learned a whole lot from different books, websites, and other sources. It's like having a super smart coffee companion that knows all sorts of things. We can ask it questions or bring up a topic, and it'll do its best to give us the most helpful answers and have a nice chat with us at the same time. So using ChatGPT is really handy, especially when we need ideas and inspiration for our social media posts. Now, sometimes we are fearful of what to say or we may go blank, and ChatGPT can help us all get inspired.
And I know this kind of sounds like Google, right? But Haruya now will tell us about how this ChatGPT is actually different from a search engine.
Well, your coffee friend ChatGPT is like a conversation partner who can provide information and engage in discussions. You can ask it a question and have back and forth conversations just like you would with any friend over coffee. It's a more interactive and personal experience, and honestly, it's like a chat amongst friends.
Okay, so let's get this straight. So Google will be like this digital librarian that will help you find information on the internet, whereas ChatGPT is like this friend that you can actually have a chat with. But also, you always have to keep in mind that they both are valuable tools, but they serve different purposes and offer distinct experiences.
Remember, just like having too many cups of coffee, ChatGPT is not perfect. I'm on my 10th cup of coffee today, and can't you tell I'm like going like that? So sometimes ChatGPT might not have the most accurate or up-to-date information. It is always learning. So it's a very good idea to double check and check what it's telling you. It can be like, hey, you hear a rumor at the coffee shop, and then you think back, well, I better verify that it's true.
True. You always have to verify and confirm your sources, right? But hey, if we're gonna dive in on ChatGPT here and now, we have to share all the dish on how to use this tool for your business, right?
You bet. In a few minutes, we'll show you how easy it is to create an account. But first, let's dive into some examples and let our friend ChatGPT brew up some possibilities for your business.
Okay, so first, let's start thinking about what sets you apart from everyone else. Think about your strengths, your expertise, and the value you bring to your customers. In business lingo, this is called your unique selling proposition, or USP for short. And this is where ChatGPT comes in handy because you can have it to provide you with ideas for that unique selling proposition to use as the foundation for your brand identity.
So let's go ahead and look at an example.
Okay, let's do this. We have our friend right here.
Let's tell it to wake up, wake up. This is no moment for the laptop to fall asleep.
Okay. Ya está, Harullo.
All right, so I'm gonna start typing. Help me define my unique selling proposition. I know skincare and I love dogs.
Okay, you always have to give it a few minutes for it to think and see. That's a lot, okay? This guy for sure had his share of morning coffees. But you see how it came up with that USP based on the information Harullo provided, unlocking radiant beauty with a personal touch. That's really amazing. But I wonder if we can have it modified to maybe have a little humor, because that's always more memorable and more fun, of course.
Absolutely. The magic of ChatGPT is being able to continue the conversation. For example, simply say, hey, add humor to that USP. Let's take a look. All right, so that's pretty good, but can you add some humor to this unique selling proposition? Okay, let's give it some time to think. It's a thinker.
Ooh, okay. Look at that. See how it added a tail wagging twist to that USP? And see on number 3, it says, while others are chasing their tails, I'm chasing the latest beauty trends. That's pretty good, right?
All right, now let's get some help and let's create a brand persona you may want to portray on social media. Because this is a chat, you don't need to repeat yourself. It remembers what you were talking about. So we are gonna go in and type. Let's see, using this USP information, now help me to create my brand persona to portray on social media. Look, my brand persona is Pretty Paws Beauty Maven. What a smarty.
And you know, all of these suggestions are really helpful. Like, where was ChatGPT a few years ago, am I right? And I gotta say, this is a really great tool for when you feel stuck on ideas and you need that gas pedal to start pedaling. So Harullo, can you tell us everything on how ChatGPT can also help you create posts or even social media captions?
You bet. You can brainstorm ideas to use on social media posts that resonate with your target audience. You can ask ChatGPT to think of social media posts, engaging captions, or video ideas. Let's look at an example. For this exercise, we want to try to keep it general, like a product category, rather than specific product itself. Okay, so I'm gonna type this. I wanna promote my business on social media. Give me a post idea that I could use to showcase my Avon sunscreen products.
Ooh.
Let's see what it says.
Ooh.
Wow, Summer Essentials Alert. Your secret weapon for a sun-kissed but protected glow. Love it.
Love that. Yeah, but okay. I feel like I'm upstage here to have fun always, so let's have some more fun. So can we see how that answer changes when we ask it to give like more personality or humor to those post ideas?
We sure can do that. Let's have our friend ChatGPT redo this with some humor. So I'm gonna type in, can you do this again with humor so they are funny?
Okay, let's see. Always give it a few seconds.
Aha.
Ooh.
Avon sunscreen, the wingman you need.
And the sneaky ninja of skincare. Don't you guys think this is way more fun and memorable? Like, I'm always up for some funny and catchy captions, so that's what we're here for, okay?
Well, now here is where you can really start to have some fun with ChatGPT. Watch how the answers change when you ask it to give it some personality. ChatGPT can create content using the voice of someone or something else as inspiration. The sky is the limit. Think about who you might want to have on your own creative committee. It can be a celebrity or even somebody from the past. It could be something from one of your own hobbies, like being a gardener or a surfer. It could even be a creature. Now, let's look at some examples. ChatGPT will remember exactly what you're talking about, so there's no need for you to rephrase your original request. Let's ask you to do it the same thing using a pop star as inspiration.
Let's see.
All right, so let's see. Now come on, don't fail me. We're in front of a lot of people.
Let's see, give it a few seconds. Okay. Ooh, well that's cute. See, because the haters gonna burn, but your skin, that's funny, right? But your skin doesn't have to. That's my favorite one. I think it was your favorite one too. But that gave me another idea. You know how sometimes you're pretty red and lobsterish after a full weekend out at the beach? That's me, almost every weekend. And hear me out. What about using a lobster? A lobster for inspiration.
All right, so we can try that. We're gonna say, let me type in, how about one more? Let's use a lobster for a funny post.
Okay, when life gives you lobsters, use Avon sunscreen. And see that little message at the end? It's actually one of my favorite things about ChatGPT because it's giving you like that guidance on additional things that you can add or take into consideration before, during, and after posting. Like there it's saying that you can pair the post with a fun image, and it's even reminding you to add hashtags so you can reach a wider audience and increase your engagement. So I think this tool is just great for inspiration and ideas. I think I might be ChatGPT's #1 fan. It's like my new BFF, okay?
So just to recap, think of ChatGPT as that friendly face you meet at your favorite cafe, always ready to chat and share knowledge. And the best part, that's not your husband who's talking to you. So just like a good friend over a cup of coffee, ChatGPT might not know everything. It's always learning. It might not know product ingredients or product claims, but it is a great partner for motivation and inspiration.